Some countries in Africa and Latin America have pointed out that they feel that they are getting the lower end outsourcing tasks, such as data labeling and content moderation, whereas the key platforms, the data, and most importantly, most of the profits remain in the hands of Western tech companies. What do you think of this phenomenon, and what can we do about it?
I think it's truly divided in the first place, digital divide. Well, in the second place, it's really a bias. It's not only injustice. I think we must use the terminology bias. So I wanted to talk about digital divide in the first place. So we still have, up until now, we still have 1/3 of the people who are actually disconnected with the internet. So let alone AI. If they don't really have the internet infrastructure, very possibly they cannot get benefits from AI. They're not actually equally been involved in the development process of AI and get equal benefits from it. So it's truly a bias in the sense that why low and middle income countries, they only can be involved in data labeling. Of course, data labeling is the key for the current AI technology. Well, the benefit getting from it is really limited in the sense that it is really the services which actually get most of the benefits. I think it must be in a fairer way that they also have their own way to be involved in a much, much deeper way, not only as a data provider and annotator, but also as a designer, as deployers and service providers, where they can get more of the benefits to power their development.
How do we bring about that change you just mentioned, and how do we make it fairer for these countries that feel they're in a disadvantaged position with the development of AI?
I think there are many ways to help them. So there are proposals from the Chinese government about capacity building. So by capacity building, it starts with data, of course, but all the way down to algorithms design, research and development, services providers and deployers, and also safety and governance. The China vision is that we give them the capacity of building their own data infrastructure, helping them to build research labs, build a network of research labs altogether, and then to help them to, let's joint found companies, not the companies owned only by China or the United States, but you can actually establish joint companies with these low and middle income countries in services of their own people, and you keep their own data there instead of transferring the data somewhere else for operations. And then by having the opportunity to be involved in frontier research, and then to grow this kind of applications of AI in their own cultures and circumstances. So I think it takes time. It takes a lot of efforts. It's about the whole life cycle of AI.